Hello everyone and welcome back to our reading of Lands of Legend. Today, the land of the Minotaur. Sir Arthur Evans' discovery put an end to one of history's great mysteries. Was there any truth in the stories about the land of King Minos and the Minoans? Ancient Greek legends often refer to it, but until Evans began his excavation in the late 19th century, no one had been able to prove its existence. According to the legends, Crete was ruled by a fearsome king named Minos. The king, it was said, possessed a monster, half man and half bull, in the depths of his palace. The monster was called the Minotaur, and it lived in a vast maze, which was known as the Labyrinth. Minos was a powerful king, who had also conquered the city-state of Athens on the Greek mainland. A cruel man, he ordered the Athenians to send him 7 boys and 7 girls each year, who would be fed to the Minotaur. To put an end to this, so the legends say, a young Athenian, Theseus, went to Knossos and killed the Minotaur. He escaped from the maze by following the string that he had unwound when he came in. The string had been given to Theseus by Ariadne, King Minos' daughter, who had fallen in love with Theseus and wanted him to survive his ordeal. Did any of this really happen? Arthur Evans was sure even before he began digging that there was some truth in the legends. What he found was more than a royal palace. It was a lost civilization. Evans's excavations of the palace and the neighboring land helped him to piece together a picture of who had lived there and the lives they had led. The Minoans must have been a very intelligent and advanced people, as their royal palace is considered to be one of the most brilliant and exciting buildings ever constructed. It was built around a large courtyard, which was 60 meters long and 30 meters wide. In addition to serving as the royal family's home, it contained workshops, government offices, huge storage rooms, temples, terraced gardens, and rooms for members of the king's court. Nearby were the large houses of the rich and powerful people. Farther away, those of the poor. All in all, it had been estimated that 100,000 people lived in the kingdom, making it the largest in the whole of the Mediterranean region. What were the Minoans like? In the paintings and drawings found on the walls of the palace and on the sides of jars, the men are shown as clean-shaven and slim. They went around bare-chested, wearing tightly belted loincloths and leather boots. The women wore open bodices, which revealed their breasts, and long, flowing skirts. The Minoans had a great love of life, and enjoyed being entertained. Musicians, dancers, poets, acrobats, and jugglers all lived in the palace. A theatre and the central courtyard were used for their displays, as well as for boxing and wrestling matches. One of the most popular spectacles in Minoan Crete were games with bowls, some of them involving fantastic acrobatic feats, such as running at the bowl, grasping it by the horns, and somersaulting onto its back. Perhaps it is from these games that the legend of the Minotaur developed. The bowl also played an important part in Minoan religion. Before the Minoans, the people on Crete worshipped a mother goddess. But during Minoan times, a young male god emerged who was associated with a bull. Some Minoans believe that this male god married the mother goddess. Perhaps the idea of a half-man, half-bull creature came from here. Or could it be that the Minoan king, acting the part of the young male god, used to wear a large bull's head during a religious ritual? In the 15th century BC, warriors from Mycenae on the mainland began to invade Crete and attack the Minoans. Then, about 1450 BC, a volcano erupted on the island of Thera, about 100 kilometers north of Crete. It caused enormous tidal waves, which destroyed much of Knossos and the Minoan kingdom. Weakened by this disaster, the Minoans were easily conquered by the Mycenaeans. The ray of life vanished almost forever, until Sir Arthur Evans began to uncover it. Oh, such a magnificent story, isn't it? Yeah, I really like it, I really like it. Such wonder, such mystery, and all brought to light. Join me on Thursday as we head south a bit. Or is it southeast? I'm not terribly good at geography, but anyway, that's where we're going. I'll see you then.